Biochar is often hailed as a miracle for soil health, promising to revolutionize the way we grow our food and care for our gardens. But using it straight from the bag, without any preparation, can actually harm your plants rather than help them. While it's true that biochar can enrich soil and lock up carbon, making it a powerful tool for gardeners and the environment, raw biochar acts like a sponge, soaking up nutrients and moisture your plants desperately need to thrive. Add it unprepared, and you may see yellowing leaves and stunted growth. Classic signs of nutrient deficiency that can be frustrating for any gardener. The problem isn't with biochar itself, but with how it's used and introduced into your garden ecosystem. Raw biochar is an empty vessel, eager to fill itself with water and nutrients, often at your plant's expense, especially in the early stages. The real secret is in preparation. Biochar must be activated before it touches your soil, a step many overlook. This means charging it with nutrients and beneficial microbes, transforming it from a nutrient thief into a true soil ally that supports plant health. Don't fall for the quick-fix marketing. Biochar is not a simple amendment, but a foundation for a thriving garden ecosystem that requires a thoughtful approach. Think of it as creating a habitat, not just adding a product. Your soil becomes a living, breathing community. With the right preparation, biochar can become a permanent asset to your soil, improving fertility and structure for years to come. But skip this crucial step, and you risk setting your garden back instead of moving it forward, undoing all your hard work. So, let's explore how to unlock biochar's true potential and ensure your garden reaps all the benefits this modern miracle has to offer. Biochar has two personalities, raw and activated. Each form plays a very different role in your soil, and understanding the difference is key to getting the most out of this powerful amendment. Raw biochar is like an empty apartment building, lots of space but nothing inside. It's full of potential, but not yet ready to support life. Its porous structure, created by pyrolysis, gives it a huge surface area, but it's hungry for nutrients. Those tiny holes are like empty rooms, waiting to be filled. Drop raw biochar into your soil, and it pulls in water and nutrients, leaving your plants deprived. It acts like a sponge, soaking up everything your plants need. This nutrient lockup can last a whole season or more, stunting growth and reducing yields if you're not careful. Activated biochar, on the other hand, is preloaded with nutrients and microbes. It's like moving into a fully furnished apartment, stocked with everything you need. Imagine that same building, now filled with food, water, and happy residents. Plants thrive when biochar is activated because it gives instead of taking. By soaking biochar in compost tea or mixing it with mature compost, you turn it into a nutrient-rich, microbe-packed amendment. This process is called charging, or priming the biochar. Activated biochar shares its bounty with your plants from day one, supporting strong roots and lush growth right from the start. It integrates with your soil's ecosystem, improving nutrient cycling and structure. Microbes and earthworms love it, making your soil more alive. This is the legendary biochar of the Amazon, carefully prepared, not raw. Ancient farmers knew the secret. Activate before you apply. The difference is night and day. One takes, the other gives. Activated biochar transforms soil, while raw can hold your garden back. Always activate before you amend. That's the key to unlocking biochar's full potential in your garden. Many commercial biochar products are sold as ready to use, but this is misleading. Instructions often say to mix it straight into your soil, skipping the crucial activation step. This treats biochar like fertilizer, not the living amendment it's meant to be. Selling raw biochar is like selling flour and calling it cake. It's just an ingredient. The real magic happens during activation, when biochar is charged with nutrients and microbes. Skipping this step leads to disappointment and skepticism about biochar's effectiveness. The focus should be on education, not just selling a product. Think of biochar as a blank canvas. It's up to you to bring it to life. The value isn't in the black granules, but in what you infuse them with. Remember, Biochar holds the amendment. It isn't the amendment itself. To understand biochar's true power, look to the Amazon's terra preta, amazingly fertile, man-made soils. Indigenous people didn't just toss charcoal onto fields, they mixed it with food scraps, manure, and organic waste in compost heaps. Over time, the charcoal absorbed nutrients and became a haven for beneficial microbes. This slow activation process turned charcoal into a living soil amendment. When finally added to fields, it brought both nutrients and microbial life, creating soils that remain fertile for centuries. Terra preta is proof biochar's strength lies in preparation and patience. It's not just about adding carbon. It's about building a living, regenerative soil ecosystem. That's the lesson we must carry forward. Modern science confirms what ancient farmers knew. Activation is essential. Biochar's porous, negatively charged structure attracts and holds vital plant nutrients. If it's preloaded, activated biochar acts as a nutrient bank, slowly releasing what plants need and preventing leaching. Its pores also shelter beneficial microbes, boosting soil biology. Raw biochar, by contrast, creates a nutrient sink, competing with your plants. Activation fills biochar with nutrients and life before it ever touches your soil. This transforms it from a competitor to a generous partner. Activate first, and your soil will thank you. Activating biochar at home is a straightforward and rewarding process that any gardener can master, no matter your experience level. The simplest and most effective method is to add raw biochar directly to your compost pile. Aim for about 5–10% by volume, mixing it in thoroughly with your compost materials. As your compost breaks down over time, the biochar acts like a sponge, soaking up nutrients and gradually becoming colonized by beneficial microbes that are essential for healthy soil. When your compost is fully matured, the biochar inside is now charged with nutrients and teeming with life, making it ready to be added to your garden beds or pots. If you don't have a compost pile, don't worry. Just use a bucket or a wheelbarrow as a simple alternative for activating your biochar. Start by wetting the biochar to keep dust down, then soak it in a nutrient-rich liquid such as compost tea, worm castings tea, or even a diluted seaweed feed. Allow the biochar to soak for at least 24 hours, though letting it sit for several days will give even better results as it absorbs more nutrients. For an extra biological boost, mix the soaked biochar with mature compost and let this blend rest for a couple of weeks, giving microbes plenty of time to multiply. This step allows beneficial microbes to move in, thrive, and fully colonize the biochar, turning it into a living soil amendment. The end result is a dark, rich, activated biochar packed with nutrients and ready to transform your soil's health and productivity. It's a low-effort, high-reward process that mirrors ancient wisdom, connecting you to time-tested gardening traditions. Don't skip this step. Your plants will notice the difference in growth, resilience, and overall health. Activated biochar truly is a garden miracle, unlocking the full potential of your soil and helping your plants thrive like never before. The biggest mistake? Using raw biochar. Always activate it with nutrients and microbes before adding to soil. Another pitfall: using too much. Start with 5–10% of your topsoil volume. More isn't better. Over-application can disrupt soil pH and balance. Don't expect instant results. Biochar's benefits build over time, improving soil season after season. Choose your biochar carefully. Feedstock and production method matter. Avoid barbecue charcoal, which may contain harmful chemicals. Look for clean, sustainably sourced horticultural-grade biochar. Remember, biochar is a long-term investment, not a quick fix. Be patient, start small, and observe your garden's response. With care, biochar can transform your soil for generations. Avoid shortcuts, and you'll reap the rewards. Think of biochar not as fertilizer, but as soil infrastructure. Fertilizer is a meal. Biochar is the pantry, plumbing, and housing for your soil's life. Activated biochar stores nutrients, buffers against drought and heavy rain, and stabilizes your soil's ecosystem. In clay soils, it improves drainage and aeration. In sandy soils, it holds water and nutrients. Its porous structure creates a permanent home for beneficial microbes, supporting a thriving underground community. This boosts nutrient cycling, disease resistance, and soil structure. Biochar's effects are long-lasting. One application can benefit your soil for decades. It's a resilient foundation for your garden, not a seasonal boost. By supporting soil life, you're building a healthier, more self-sufficient garden. Biochar is a legacy, not a quick fix. Invest in your soil's future, and your plants will flourish. That's the true power of biochar. Every garden is unique, and every gardener's experience with biochar is valuable. I've seen dramatic improvements in my own heavy clay soil and container plants with activated biochar, but your results may differ. Soil, climate, and crops all play a role. Share your experiences in the comments, what's worked, what hasn't, and how you've activated your biochar. Let's build a community of knowledge, learning from each other's successes and mistakes. Tell us about your soil, your plants, and your methods. Together, we can move beyond marketing myths and unlock biochar's true potential. Join the conversation and help create a fertile legacy for future gardeners.